like weight some.
I just did another test and it doesn't feel real still. But you gotta look. It's for the photo grid. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. You didn't even look in the picture.
Wait, are you serious?
That's why I wanted to go to the photo booth.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You're kind of smothering me.
Are you serious?
It's still developing, but his eyes are closed.
Oh my god.
I look like a mess, but I don't care right now. It's right behind me now. Because I wanted to film this just to document my journey, I guess. So, today I got my very first ultrasound scan, but the lady, or the OB, didn't even show me the screen, because apparently she couldn't find the embryo. I did an external ultrasound, and then I did an internal one. She couldn't find it. Oh, and I'm supposed to be 10 weeks in 2 days. She said that it could be just too small to find, or it could be that it stopped progressing. I have a feeling that it's the not so good news, because like I did the math trying to figure out when or how far along I'm supposed to be, because I did ovulate later, because you usually ovulate like 14 days after your period, or no, after your period first starts, but I ovulated a few more days later, but it's not that far away, so I'm just surprised that they couldn't find it. Yeah, and like, I don't know what to think of. I do have a doctor's appointment on Friday, because I was supposed to go like 2 to 3 days after my ultrasound, so I already have that booked, and I don't think I'm gonna move it right now, so I guess we're just waiting for Friday and seeing what my doctor is thinking of doing. The OB said, do you even call them OBs? The ultrasound technician said that most likely my doctor is going to have me do blood work, maybe schedule another ultrasound in 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully it's nothing bad. I don't know if you can hear that, it's been snoring. I've been sleeping in the room. We've been sleeping separately because he snores like that, and I can't do it. It's loud. So loud. I haven't edited any videos at all. I've just been taking it slow, you know. I guess I was really excited to see a baby, and ooh, martini. Disgusting. Sorry. got like stuff on her face. You know, obviously excited to go see it and actually see if everything's okay. And I guess you're always worried the first trimester. You don't know the answer to anything right now. Everything's up in the air. This double chin is really bad. So right now I'm heading to the doctor's for a follow-up after my ultrasound. And I remembered the lady is not called an OB, she's a sonographer. Oh, and this morning we went and did Prince's passport, so we're really excited for that. It's gonna come in 3 weeks. And
2 or 3 weeks, she said.
oh, that's even faster.
Yeah, she said it could be 2 weeks.
Oh, I heard 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, no, she said 2 weeks possibly, but just be patient. You might just get it in 3 weeks.
Yeah, we're planning on where to go. I think the first place we're going is probably through Bellingham to Seattle. Ooh, maybe we could go to the Seattle Premium Outlet. Because the Seattle Outlet is not in Seattle.
Yeah.
It's like in Marysville or something.
Yeah.
Maybe we could stay. There's a hotel right next to it. It's called like Tulalip or something.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't remember what it's called.
Travel time.
Starts with a T.
Yeah.
There's also a casino there. But I don't know if you want to gamble in American money because it's expensive. The conversion. Oh, we have to convert money.
Yeah.
Converting money is a little pricey, isn't it? What is it? Gotta look at it.
Yeah.
Go to the Vancouver.
But we'll have to
Pavilion.
wait and see though.
What do you mean?
Like, maybe, might be a different day, might be better to change it, you know?
Well, yeah.
A little closer to it.
Just gotta go
See,
on the day. I look very washed out. It's really sunny today and super hot again. What was that? Airport. Almost there. Okay. I'm scared. Cause like when the doctor says it just, it's like concrete. It's for real. You know? Okay, if you see the mess behind me, just ignore that. I have not had time to do the laundry. Oh, that reminds me, I have to switch the laundry from the washer to the dryer. Anyway, so I am back. It's been a couple hours actually. Back from the doctor's. I also did my blood test already. Not good news, but I guess like moving forward. So what we decided is to do my blood test. No, let's start from the beginning. So what happened was the radiology didn't even send my doctor my report, so we didn't even speak about that. But I told her that the sonographer told me that they couldn't find it. So yeah, just ended it with that. And they didn't even tell me if they saw a sac or they even looked at like my fallopian tubes or anything like that. They just said couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't remember if I told you I did an external ultrasound. I couldn't find it, so then I did an internal ultrasound, and then they finally said couldn't find it. And yeah, so at the doctor, she was like I guess we're all leaning towards miscarriage, and I haven't bled, I'm not bleeding. Guess I have to be ready for that, the cramps and the bleeding. I can't remember much, I feel like. Yeah, and so right now, so I did my blood test. What we're looking for is my HCG levels. Like if it's still high, then it probably got implanted somewhere else, right? But if it's going down, that means I miscarried. So on Wednesday I have to, today is August 4th. Today is August 4th, so on the 9th, 5 days later, I have to do another blood test to compare the results. Yeah, so I already booked that. Yeah, I like rushed to get my blood test done because I just want to get this over with and move on from it. And then, so we like left it at that, and we spoke about like what it could be, but I got home after my blood test, I think around 5 o'clock. My doctor called me and she said she looked at the report. They sent her the report and they spoke. So the ultrasound technician spoke with my doctor, and yeah. So what happened was they did find a sac. So I guess it's still inside me. They saw like a little bubble thing. They're thinking it's like a water bubble in the sac, but they don't know because like they couldn't find a heartbeat, and usually if it's really early it looks like a little dot in the sac. So yeah, but we're still thinking it's probably it stopped growing, so the pregnancy did not progress, and yeah, so I'm just gonna miscarry. But we're still going to do a blood test just to see, and also if I did miscarry, to make sure that it's going down to 0, because if your hormones are not at 0, your body still thinks that it's pregnant, so you cannot get pregnant then, like again, because it still thinks it's pregnant. So we've got to make sure it goes down to 0, and yeah. And she said it's gonna probably take like 2 to 4 weeks for the miscarriage to happen. Oh, and also if my HCG levels keep going up, it means that it's still viable, but it's looking like it's abnormal. So yeah, we think it's miscarriage. And yeah, and I did look online like before my doctor's appointment after the ultrasound, because I was like, oh my gosh, just like typing, seeing other people's like what happened to them. Apparently it's like called a silent miscarriage, where you miscarried and you don't even know until a lot later. And also I think I miscarried probably around 8 weeks. Yeah, that's what I think, but we don't know. And I'm hungry, and it's 7, so I have to eat dinner. Oh, I made bubble tea, but we do not have any bubble tea straws, so now I have to eat it or have it with this spoon. Also, I made the bubbles too sweet. Yeah, it's really sweet, but it's okay. I watered it down with some water. That's what's happening. And we spoke about like feelings and stuff, like emotions, with the doctor. But I think before my doctor appointment, we already kind of processed it, because we were like, they couldn't see a heartbeat, and at 10 weeks it's supposed to be like the size of a strawberry. Well, a small strawberry, it would be like that big, size of like your thumb probably. And they couldn't see it, so most likely it stopped progressing. So now also I have to play a waiting game. My doctor said that 1 in 6 pregnancies end in miscarriage, and like it's better to miscarry in the first trimester than later on. Kind of like the reason why someone miscarried is because something was wrong with it and your body's just getting rid of it before you go through the whole pregnancy, like such as abnormal cells, abnormal chromosomes, something like that. Like, you just have to trust your body, because your body knows what it's doing. Like, your body knows how to make an eyeball without you even thinking about it or telling it to make an eyeball. So just gotta trust your body. Good morning, everyone. I look like crap because I woke up like 2 hours ago. It's 8:44 right now. I had my prenatal, and you can't eat for an hour after you take it, so my breakfast is right here. And I just want to eat it because I'm hungry, but I can't eat right now. I'm just waiting, so I decided to just film. So I guess I'll tell you what happened. I think I stopped after my doctor called last week on Friday. So that's August 4th. So on Wednesday, August 9th, I did my second blood test. And then yesterday, I tried to get an appointment with my doctor, but she didn't have any. But she ended up calling me. She called me twice. I missed it the first time. So yeah, she called me at 7, almost 8 o'clock. Oh no, almost 8 o'clock at nighttime. And she told me that, so the point of the blood work was to check my HCG levels. And she said that it was, I think, 1900, so 1900 on the first day I did my blood work, and then it dropped down to 900 on Wednesday. So I am miscarrying, but it's taking so long because since they couldn't see the embryo in the ultrasound, which means that it stopped growing before 6 weeks, I feel like. Well, they didn't tell me anything, but you can see an embryo at 6 weeks, I think. I don't know, I did all these Google searches. So that means I'm going to be 12 weeks. Let me see, actually, let me just look in the app. It would be 11 weeks and 5 days. Yeah, so if it stopped at 6 weeks, then that's almost another 6 weeks after, and I still haven't actually gone through the process of miscarrying, like the whole bleeding and cramping thing. So she gave me options of what I wanted to do. Option 1 was to just let it come out naturally. She said maybe in the next week it'll probably happen, but not sure because it really depends on your body. And the second option was to take medication. So I forgot what it was called. The second one was to take medication, and it will start the contractions. So, and also it's like, you know it's coming when you take medication, whereas natural, you don't know when it's coming. And then, okay, the third option was to do a DNC. And DNC is called like dilation and dilation and carottage. Carottage? I don't know what that means. So it's like a minor surgery. You do have to be put under anesthesia. So you go in, do your surgery, get put under anesthesia, and they just basically go in, dilate your cervix, and suck it all out. Like they scrape it. I don't know. My doctor said they suck it out, but I've read they could scrape it out, which seems scary to me. So I did not choose to do a DNC. I chose to do the medication, and also she said that some people that do natural, like you just wait it out, it doesn't all come out. So if it doesn't all come out, you have to choose the second and third option. You have to go in and actually do it. So that just makes the process a lot longer. So I chose medication. But I'm not going to take it right away because I am going somewhere on the weekend. So if it happens before that, then okay, I won't take the medication. But yeah, I want to be prepared for it because, well, I am kind of. I got like my maxi pads and everything, and she prescribed me painkillers too, so more manageable. But if it was natural, I don't have painkillers. I have to go out and get some Tylenol, which is not very strong compared to the stuff she prescribed me. Yeah, also I don't want to be at work because I do work by myself at the office. I don't want to be at work and then I have a miscarriage. Like it starts there and then I have to get myself home. Like that's scary because then I would have to drive like 15-20 minutes to get back home. Oh, I can eat now. Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on. I still have not told my mom about this, so in a bit I'll call her. Yeah. My dad knows. Also, my grandma doesn't know. So we told her I was pregnant and she was so happy. And okay, my grandma used to be a OBGYN. So she did like cesarean surgeries. What do you call it? C-sections? Cesarean section, what is it called? Whatever. So she did those and she delivered a whole bunch of babies, and she's also like a gynecologist, so she, you know, looks down there and diagnoses you. Also, oh, speaking of like doctors and stuff, my grandpa was a physician. Did you just hear? Somebody excited? Or are they screaming out to the street? Anyways, what was I talking about? I forgot now. My grandpa was a physician. I can't say that word right now. He did it for a little bit and then he couldn't look at blood, so he had to switch fields. He gets queasy when he sees blood. Yeah, so he switched fields and he became a lab chemist. So what he did was look at cancer cells. Is that what a lab chemist is? Why are there so many fruit flies? Oh, that's just dust. Never mind. Yeah, I guess that's all I want to talk about. I might end up filming the process of taking the pill, the medication, just for education purposes. Yeah, I think I might do that. Because I have not watched the video of other people going through the process of that, besides like natural miscarriage. Oh my god, go away. I'm gonna have to eat now. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.